2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here. Shaq's here. Kenny's here. Welcome to this edition of 2K Sports. In a few moments, we'll be sending you out to Philadelphia as the 76ers go up against the New Orleans Pelicans. Well, for New Orleans, this is their first time facing off this season. Last year, they split the season series at a game apiece. Both teams tonight more than capable of putting up points. Shaq, what do you think will be the deciding advantage?
Well, you have to try to dictate the tempo, play at your pace. This will be a game of streaks, so you have to prepare yourself mentally for that.
Well, you can't just score. You have to be efficient. Big shots down the stretch could be the difference, Ernie, and that will set you free.
We are ready for game time. Let's go to Kevin Harlan for the opening tip.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA. Everyone is in their seats at the Wells Fargo Center as the 76ers look to grab a win here in Philadelphia. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. The Philadelphia 76ers, they've come in off a good outing against Phoenix. And what a fight they put up. Great resilience to score back down the stretch.
I just thought the defense was porous. Got any shot they wanted, really, for most of the evening.
I'll give them credit. Even though they were facing very little resistance, they refused to play down to the level of their competition.
And before we get going, let's hear from David Aldridge on the sideline. David?
Guys, Joel Embiid is listed at 7 feet, but at player introductions they say 7'2" center, Joel Embiid. Now, Brett Brown says when you stand next to him, you understand the difference between 7 feet and 7'2". He's a big man, Kevin.
He is tremendous size and skill to match to you. Thanks. Steve, obviously every team wants to start a season strong. How do coaches and players create a sense of urgency early in the season?
I think it happens in preseason. It happens in the training camp where you're looking and saying, we have to get off to a good start. And a lot of times coaches are looking at their schedules. The back half of the schedules can be very tough. A lot of road games or a lot of playoff teams. That's why at the beginning you want to get off to a great start. And you got to send that message to your team and let them know the reason why. And I think a lot of times that's when players respond.
Well said. And so here we go, the 76ers to start it. Now, the opening lineup for the New Orleans Pelicans. They've got Julius Randle. Ejuan Moore is out there with Alfred Payton. Then there's Mirotic. And it's Davis at the 4 slot. There's Embiid. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Embiid's got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for Philadelphia. Payton passes to Davis. Over Chandler. And Davis gets it to go.
With that great length, quick off the floor, AD rising above to knock it in from mid-range.
That's the baddest one. Back to Simmons. Butler against Moore. Butler finds Chandler. Over Mirotic. Chandler's shot good.
Boy, did he burrow his way in there, and the D just sort of backed off.
Outside, Davis. Mirotic with the bounce pass. Knocks it loose. And here's the break. Here's baddest one. Oh!
Way up there. When Butler is locked in on a defensive end, his defensive instincts are awesome.
That instant replay brought to you by Under Armour Hunter Hammock, giving us a chance to relive the unleashing of chaos that time. Now, here is Mirotic. He had 13 points in the win against San Antonio. Here's Simmons. And that one is off. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. And guys, this is the first they're seeing out of Philadelphia this year.
And you have to love it when there's a matchup like this. Two teams that are at the top of their respective conferences going at it.
This is going to be a fun first first game between these two squads. Buckle up.
Just an amazing feel for the game. Simmons is so gifted at reading the floor.
And Mirotic kicks to Davis. Back to Mirotic. The pass to Randall. The rebound by Wilson Chandler. The 76ers have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Outside, Simmons. Here's Butler. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Pelicans trail by 8. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
And you know, when everyone's working together, taking care of their roles, it just makes the game easier.
You know what? We got to see what this offense is capable of. When they get into a rhythm, man, watch out.
Second part of November here. A quick glance at the power rankings. Let's see how everyone started out. Look at Cleveland. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And right now for the 76ers, they're just so locked in right now. It doesn't matter who they're playing. I know it's still early in the season, but they may turn out to be the team to beat.
Making the bounce pass. Butler against Mirotic. To end the point streak. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
The perimeter shooting of Mirotic, a huge staple of his game that he utilizes so well when he's in rhythm.
And last season, a bit of a breakout for Mirotic. Saw a huge jump in his production and shot a career best from the floor. Across the board, he was a completely changed player despite what was a turbulent season.
Here's Payton after Ben Simmons' bucket. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. We'll take a look at the 76ers. Things going their way so far in this season. Right now, they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record. And checking out Toronto, 3.5 back.
And for Philadelphia, any fears of a regression for them this season have been laid to bed. They're an elite team yet again, and they're poised for a dominant stretch run here.
I can't see them slowing down anytime soon. If anything, I think they'll just get stronger as the playoffs get closer.
The 76ers leading by 7. Baddest one, passes to Embiid, and Alfred Payton with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Embiid with it. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. Chandler's shot, good.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Payton surveying the floor. Here's the floater. They grab their own miss. Randall.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
New Orleans shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
throw good from Randall. Free throws, good from Randall. And Alvin Gentry's been coaching in the NBA for almost 3 decades now. Steve, he knows how to get things done.
And a lot of what Gentry does is gives his players freedom. As long as they take care of business, he won't meddle too much. Does a great job of managing personalities and keeping egos in check.
And Davis pulls it down.
And that was an easy one there, just a missed opportunity.
If you give it to him, he'll take that shot every time down the floor. I'm sure he's kicking himself.
Simmons against Davis. No good from Simmons. Pelicans trail by 7. Randall outside. Pass to Payton. Randall surveying the D. Clock at 6. Left side Davis. Over Chandler. And again, no good by New Orleans. And Simmons has got the ball here for the 76ers. This is it to Bannister. Here's the 3. The 76ers with another miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
From deep, Moore. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
I love how each one plays the game. He was very consistent in college, and he's brought it to the next level.
Here's Embiid. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way. Embiid's got his second basket of the game. Pelicans trail by 6. And Moore kicks to Mirotic. Back to Moore. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
He's a classic overachiever. Each one lacks some explosion, but he plays hard.
Baddest one passes to Embiid. Butler on the way. Back to Simmons, and stolen by Mirotic. It's deflected. Here's Butler, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to go on Nikola Mirotic.
The intensity of the game and by Jimmy Butler is the reason why he got that contact.
And Jimmy Butler's a very physical wing, as we know, Greg. Goes about 6'8", 240, and he can tee up almost any position.
And the strength to deal with forwards, the quickness to cover guards. Also, he uses that strength to attack the rim and get himself to the line.
Good shot.
First one falls for.
You look at the success of Jimmy Butler, the NBA's most improved player in 2015, and continuing to refine his game.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Okafor's checked in for Julius Randle, and Miller subbed in for Mirotic. And so Butler nails both of them.
And Jimmy Butler, something of a quirky character, has a ritual whenever he's at a grocery store of paying the person's bill behind him. Doesn't care if it's 99 cents or 2,000.
Sounds good. 2-1.
And Butler never afraid to be a little bit different, listening to country music in the locker room, much to his teammates' chagrin.
And in the offseason, riding around in a van with a baby on board sticker, even though he's single with no kids. Remove the rearview mirror as a symbolic reminder to never look back. This guy's special.
And that one misses.
Each one more gives you the production, but he also gives you the intangible. He plays like an older brother.
Out of bounds on the 76ers ball.
And here's a look at numbers for prime time. He's been a factor for them over the last month. Second in three-point field goal percentage. And not many players convert opportunities inside as well as he. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And back to your point, he's second in three-point accuracy. A lot of that has to do with mental toughness. It's just hard to force him out of his comfort zone. Pelicans trail by 4. Here's Payton. 9-point game his last outing. Miller kicks to Okafor. That's in, coming off an assist from Miller.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Well, fadeaway. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
I'll tell you what, despite the miss, he's going to be looking for that same shot again.
Payton outside. They get a hand on it. 5 on the clock. And it's Okafor missing. The 76ers have gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting about 50% here tonight. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Shoots a fader. Will not go. This is off the front iron. The Pelicans trail. Miller kicks to Davis. Okafor dishes to Payton. Pass to Moore. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball. Let's get some information from the 2K leaderboard. In about the last 10 games in the NBA, during that span, these teams have the most second chance points in the league. Pelicans, number 1.
Really something to see. Their effort on the offensive glass has just led to so many second chance opportunities.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here. Smitty, walk us through what a typical NBA practice should look like and does look like.
Well, I think you come out, Kevin, first of all, there's been a lot of times on making sure your body is ready to go into practice. And a lot of coaches love to start with offense first, and you can end with defense. And so that's when the intensity starts to pick up. And then last, you usually ends with some kind of shooting. So I think that obviously a lot of things have different ways, but that's usually particular. You start with offense, you end with defense, and then you go into some individual work, and that's probably shooting.
Checked in for New Orleans. Philadelphia's gone 0-2 from deep here. There's the pass to Primetime. 3-pointer. That shot no good. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. And here's Hill for 3. That one no good. The 76ers lead. Outside, Redick. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Davis with the bucket.
This is why you like to get him touches. He makes things happen.
And here's Redick. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Pass to Moscato. Over Okafor. The 76ers with another miss. For New Orleans, they've gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. That's tipped. Here's Hill. And can't hit the shot. But they're saying he got half, so he'll head to the free throw line. That's on J.J. Redick.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
For New Orleans, they have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight. And he can't get the first one. Johnson, he's checked in for Philadelphia. T.J. McConnell comes in for J.J. Redick. You look at this Pelicans offense, Steve, it's a very free-flowing system.
Yes, this team loves to make the extra pass to get an open look. They were third in the league last season in team assists per game. The back cuts they make and the willingness to share the ball are what teams strive for on the offensive end.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Here's Primetime. It's the three-pointer to fall. Primetime's got himself going there. His first points of the game in the deep ball. New Orleans has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Outside Hill. Davis in the corner. Miller outside. And here's Moore outside. It's hauled in by the 76ers. O'Connell passes to Primetime. Out of bounds. New Orleans will take possession. Luke Cavity's checked in for Brandon Rush. .141 left to play in the first quarter. And Moore kicks to Davis. And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. That's his first foul. The Pelicans making a switch here. Okafor's checked in. The Pelicans have made 3 of 5 free throw attempts. First free throw is good. Coaches are always talking, Steve, about finishing games strong. What does it take to be a great closer, a great finisher?
I think guys look at guys that can score the basketball and make plays under duress, under adversity. But I think also on the defensive end, where you have players and teams, and it's beautiful to watch on the defensive end when they don't miss assignments. Everybody is locked in, and obviously teams score the basketball, but you look and say, they made them score over the top versus giving up an easy layup.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Hill looking it over. He kicks it to Moore. Passes it to Okafor. 5 on the clock. Emeka Okafor, the bucket on the assist by Okafor. And the Pelicans lead by 2.
Well, this is what every coach emphasizes. Keep your head up, be willing to make the extra pass.
Shamet. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game. There's 47 seconds left in the first. Moore outside. To the inside. And Okafor slams it in.
He has a score-first mindset. Each one plays with a lot of poise, and that buys him time to find an open man.
Now, here's McConnell. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Pass to Babbitt. Here's Primetime. Fades back, and that one good. Primetime's got it all tied up now for the 76ers.
Gets one to fall, but only a second make in the first 7 attempts.
And here is Moore. He's got 7. Kicks it to Okafor. Elbow shot. Johnson with the block. And he recovers it.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
For New Orleans, they have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game. And he makes the first. He's perfect from the line this time. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. New Orleans on top, up by 2. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. You learn about Jimmy Butler, difficult journey to where he is now. One thing always got him through.
Basketball. That's that. It always took my mind off everything. It always made me smile. I had no cares in the world when I was shooting.
Well, you hear that so often, don't you, Greg? Between those lines can be an escape from the outside world.
And in the end, Butler's obsession became his escape. Maybe why he remained so devoted to the game.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Pelicans, what do you guys think?
Cleaning the glass, right from the jump. And that really helped them to set the tone.
What you have to do is establish a physical presence early. And aggressiveness their opponent has failed to match.
Luke Babbitt is out there with prime time. And it's T.J. McConnell. Then it's Amir Johnson. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Now, here is Hill. Feeds to Okafor. And then Okafor slams it in.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
That's hot as violent as a rim rocker as it gets. A real confidence builder.
And here are the 76ers now. Following the score by New Orleans. That one goes in. And that's now 7 points for prime time.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Moore finds Okafor. To the paint. And then Okafor slams it in.
And it was the screen there, guys, that freed him up as he ran his man into it.
And then it was all acceleration, GA, to the bucket right after that.
That was just a textbook pick that allowed him room, and he took advantage of it.
Okafor grabs the miss.
His lack of consistency with the shot tonight, it's held him back.
Here's Hill. Okafor, the pass to Moore. Tries again. Johnson with the block. And he gets it back. And they pick up 2. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. The 76ers trail by 8. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
You guys, Brett Brown coached the Sixers team through some really lean years. Now, the promise started to show last season, but he said, I don't feel close to the notion that we've arrived. I'm hardened, just doing my job and moving forward. Kevin?
And continuing the process, D.A. thanks. And it's the 76ers with the ball. Jahlil Okafor making his last shot. And now running up the court, Miller pushing it up. From deep, Moore buries it from three-point range. And now it's a 10-point Pelican lead.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Timeout called the 76ers. Smitty, we've asked you in the past about what you miss the most about playing. What is something that you don't miss about playing?
You know, I think the travel time away from your family. That's the one thing I did miss. And obviously when you're a team, that becomes your second family and you get a chance to be around those guys. But when you're going away from home, the amount of days and times that we are, that's the thing I really don't miss, Kevin.
checked in for Okafor. Mirotic comes in for Hill, and it's Payton in for Moore. The 76ers trail by 10. Simmons finds Embiid over Okafor. The 76ers with another miss.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this new league. I'm not sure of the thought process on that one. Really bad shot selection.
Well, you're playing for the team, not just yourself. They needed much better execution that trip down the floor.
On offense here are the Pelicans. They're on a 13-5 run here. Shots good by Miller.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Mirotic against Simmons. High post, Embiid over Okafor. That's in. The Pelican lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Joel Embiid. Payton kicks to Randall. Back to Payton. They get a hand on it. Randall passes to Payton. Shot clock at 6. Launches it. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury them.
Embiid, no good.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Miller finds Randall, unloads from 9, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Randall's got the lead up to 12 now for New Orleans. And there's the pass to baddest one. He dishes it to Butler. Sinks the three-pointer. Butler's got it back down to within single digits for the 76ers.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Payton against Butler. Mirotic is a wide open look, and they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And that's from beyond, guys, right back at you.
This is looking more like an all-star game right now. Everyone launching from range.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. J.J. Redick's checked in for the 76ers. And New Orleans also making a change. Chet Diallo, he's checked in for Jahlil Okafor. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at Golden State. They like where they stand right now, perched in that topmost position. And of course, New Orleans, 5.5 games behind.
And you know, for the Pelicans, they weren't part of the discussion of teams on the rise as we came into the year. And now, quite frankly, we know why. If anything, they've taken a step back.
They really have. And maybe it's not the time to close the book on their season just yet, but that time isn't far off.
And there's a foul that goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Miller. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Payton, right side. 6 on the shot clock. The teardrop falls in.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
And Philadelphia calls time here. And Alfred Payton, over his 4 seasons, developing one of the most distinctive hairstyles in the league.
You know, and I remember seeing some footage where his hair seemed to block his vision on a shot attempt. For a player who had struggled shooting the ball, many questioned whether a trim might be in order. We'll see.
76ers making a change here. Rush is checked in.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Randall. He's right around 17 points a night, 9 rebounds, and 3 assists. And I'm not sure he can play any better than he has. I mean, surprising a lot of people with his play here of late.
Therein lies the question. Has he reached a new level in his game? Or is this just a hot streak that'll eventually cool down? We'll see.
It's fine to extend your defense to try and create turnovers, but guys have to help each other.
That's been a problem for them all game. Teamwork is something you just can't turn on and off.
Here's Bandis one. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
Now here's Peyton. It's a 14-point game from 13. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
A mix-up with the defense leaves him wide open for mid-range, a shot he usually makes.
Embiid kicks to Simmons. Has to rush. Back to Simmons. Buries it down low. Simmons got his second bucket. New Orleans leading by 12. Peyton outside. Here's Mirotic. Off target from outside. Philadelphia's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. No good from Simmons. New Orleans has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the free ball here. Peyton and the rejection by Embiid. Here's Bandis one, covered by Miller, and the wide open shot from Redick. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
Whenever Redick skies up for a three-pointer, you just think it's going in. He is as efficient as they come.
Here's Peyton. Sweet little floater. Peyton's got his second basket of the night.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint there.
Here's Bandis one, covered by Peyton. And Embiid gets it to go. Now Peyton, and they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. He kicks it to Randall. Here's Diallo. Good D by Embiid.
And forcing the miss there. He just knows how to pressure you defensively.
And also protecting the rim at all costs. I love the anticipation to affect the shot.
And last year, we saw what a full season of Embiid looks like. I mean, scary to think that this is just the beginning of his career. He looks like he can go down as one of the greats to play if he can stay healthy.
First trip to the line for him here.
And he's putting together a solid year at the free throw line, 79% overall.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first. And Embiid has already made the jump from star to superstar.
And part of that is his personality. I think his game does speak for itself. Gives you everything you want from a center on both ends of the floor. Effortless athleticism and has incredible skill and touch for a player his size.
And he's good on the second. Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
numbers for Anthony Davis. 8th in blocks, 13th in scoring, and don't forget top 20 in the league in rebounds per game. He's got a great nose for the ball.
And his ability to patrol the lane is a difference maker for that team. Exceptional timing and anticipation. That's why he's a top 10 shot blocker. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on baddest one. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Mirotic.
I tell you what, he has gone stone cold here to start this quarter.
Passes to Embiid. Kicks to Rush. It's Redick on the way. Here's Embiid. A nice jump shot from the top of the key. Embiid's got 7 points for the quarter.
You know, he had a hot start to this game. He's only gotten hotter. We'll see if the defense makes an adjustment.
And the officials have called the illegal screen right there. And now a chance to see what's coming up for Philadelphia. On Friday, they'll take on Kevin Love and the Cleveland Cavaliers. And then on Sunday, they'll tip off a road trip in Brooklyn where they'll take on the Nets. Here's baddest one. He's averaging just around 28.5 points a game. So many offensive skills in his toolkit. That shot, no good.
Shot off.
And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the New Orleans Pelicans. At one point, they led by 16. The dish to Payton. Knocks it loose. Randall passes to Payton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside Mirotic. A three-pointer off the mark.
It's been a frustrating quarter for him shooting the basketball. He just has to make sure he's taking good shots.
Pelicans leading by 6. Miller inside, covered by Redick. Miller kicks to Davis.
Good defense.
Payton outside. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Miricic's shot is off.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance of the game. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack. And then they continue to control the glass.
Miller with a wide open look. Buries it from three-point range. Miller's got 5 points now in the quarter.
I mean, defensively, you have to close out harder than that.
1:25 left to play here in the second quarter. On deep. It's good. Got back down again to sit to the basket from Basketball. New Orleans has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, and they'll 5 of them. And for the ball out of bounds, Davis touched it left. Muscala, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. New Orleans also making some changes. Hill, he's checked in for Mirotic, and Moore subbed in for Darius Miller. Philadelphia's gone even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter, 4 for 8. Pass to Muscala. Right wing. Here's baddest one. From outside, off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
The 76ers trail by 6. There's 42 seconds left to play in the first half. Shoots the 3. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Davis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Outside Hill. Randall kicks to Payton. Back to Randall. New Orleans moving the ball around. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on baddest one. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second foul. You don't want to pick up his third in this half. We'll see if they'll make a substitution or not.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Johnson, he's checked in for Chandler. Primetime comes in for Brandon Rush. And it's T.J. McConnell in for baddest one. And New Orleans also making a change. Okafor's checked in. Now here's Davis. He picked up 15 points in the last one against San Antonio.
And if you look at his free throw numbers, you can see what kind of pressure he put on the defense. He was no better feeling to be able to deliver in a moment like that.
And you see his teammates love it. They love it.
3 points at the buzzer.
How in the world
game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Pelicans lead by 3. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Alfred, how big is defense going to be in the second half to help you get this win?
It's going to be big. So it's going to come down to defense wins games.
It certainly does, Alfred. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, Hoop fans. NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. EJ, Shaq, Jet. A competitive matchup for New Orleans in the first quarter. At the end of the period, they held a 2-point lead. If you look at the second quarter scoring, they had a small edge. They really hung tough as we got close to halftime. Kenny, your thoughts? How the Pelicans are playing?
Well, they've been pounding. I mean, pounding it in the paint. Not just taking the first three-pointer when it came across. That keeps the defense on its toes.
And over to Shaq. What did you think about Philadelphia?
Well, the low turnovers really stood out to me. They didn't get loose with it or make silly passes. Nothing was forced. They had a nice flow to the offense. Guys knew where to be on the floor. That's the heads-up style of play they need to bring in the second half.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
Welcome back, folks. A glorious view of the lights of downtown Philadelphia, America's most historic city. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Really an incredible game from primetime.
Scoring consistently from range. He really lit it up there in the first half.
Yeah, the defense has to adjust. Extend out to him in the second half, and that could create a lot of floor space.
Pelicans leading by 3. So for New Orleans right now, Pejuan Moore is out there with Alfred Payton. Then there's Nikola Mirotic, and there's Davis, and it's Randall in at the 5 down low. And they double up Davis to the middle. Randall down low. Simmons is there. Randall with the bucket.
And that's how you want to come out of the locker room. He is fired up.
Yes, in the first minute or so, you knock down a couple of shots. You are in rhythm.
Simmons passes the baddest one. He kicks it to Embiid. Over Randall. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And with this opportunity, we can show you this season's top shot blocking team. The 76ers, number 1.
And sometimes a team will get one guy who can block. Other times a guy finds ways to get others involved in blocking. It can be contagious. If he can do it, why not me? Then all of a sudden you look up and you're leading the league in blocks.
The first one falls. And Embiid drops them both. Pelicans leading by 3. Payton kicks to Mirotic. Back to Payton. And Payton throws it down hard.
And folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
The fans really get their money's worth when they get to see him make plays like that.
Randall outside. To the inside. Chandler with the steal. And now the 76ers on the break. Randall grabs the board.
A very disappointing start to this half. 3 attempts with nothing to show for it.
It's tipped. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the New Orleans Pelicans. At one point, they led by 16. Next step for them, the Knicks, a road game in New York. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. Here's Simmons. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. Simmons got 6.
That was their 4th attempt of this half. They finally got one to go down.
Payton outside. The pass to Randall. Here's Mirotic. And again, New Orleans has no up.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. That one goes. Count it. And it's now only a 1-point Pelican lead. Payton outside. Pass to Randall. Back to Payton. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 8 points for him.
They are just killing them on the interior.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Outside Butler. For the time. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got 11 rebounds in the game. And we've all heard the rumors that have been floating around the last few seasons. A lot of speculation if Davis could get traded or Greg leave in free agency.
I mean, Davis moving would be one of the rare situations where it literally could shake up the entire league. You hear a lot of different teams express their interest in him. But credit to Davis. He really has remained committed to New Orleans and has said everything you'd want to hear from a fan's perspective.
Okafor is checked in for New Orleans. New Orleans leading by 6. Moore finds Payton. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Outside, Davis. Mirotic against Butler. And out of bounds it is. Last touch by Mirotic. Diallo, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. Shamet, covered by Payton. And stolen by Payton. Down low, and he takes a fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Quick hands on the steal and then just bad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and offensively.
Terrific defensive instincts to come away with that one, and he showed no hesitation in how he completed that transition opportunity.
Solomon Hill, he's checked in for New Orleans. On defense, the Pelicans. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
No wasted time on that catch and shoot. Pretty much nothing you can do if he gets it off that quick.
Pelicans leading by 5. Payton passes to Diallo. Now here's Payton. He's got 8. Hill kicks to Diallo. Over Chandler. Diallo, no good.
Right idea, but just too much heat on him defensively, even with the fadeaway.
The Pelicans have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Moore inside. Over to the left wing. Shot clock at 6. Fades away. Okafor gets the bucket. Okafor's got 14 points.
And because of his size, that's a difficult shot to contest.
But it's not just the size, it's the natural feel for the mid-range game. Not everyone has it.
Well, how about the concentration by the 6'10" Simmons? Ridiculously good at completing these chances despite the D's best effort.
And Ben Simmons, who missed the first season in the NBA with an injury, boy, Greg, was he worth the wait.
And you knew he'd be a special kind of player after being taken first overall, but he is so unique in how great of a player he is. His ability to command attention on offense without having a great outside shot really is something you just don't see in today's NBA.
That's good from Simmons.
And the athleticism that Simmons has is downright unreal. Just a remarkable talent who has the potential to be one of the all-time greats.
Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. A moment to check out who the New Orleans Pelicans have coming up. They'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the New York Knicks. And then on Saturday, they'll go up against Bradley Beal and the Washington Wizards.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best. But if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
And pushing it up, here's New Orleans. Hill finds Payton. A three ball. A shot. No good. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Simmons passes to back. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
You get a chance to see the elite court vision there. Excellent pass.
Payton with the ball. 8 points for him. Pass it to Moore. Here's Diallo. Simmons pulls it in. Simmons got 5 rebounds tonight. Down low. Here's Babbitt. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
Just great at getting after it defensively, forcing guys into tough shots.
Yeah, to be successful, you've got to protect the paint. He rises to that challenge.
An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. And it was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play. Sponsored by Under Armour Hover Hat. Three-pointer, Butler. Pelicans with the rebound. Diallo's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pelicans leading by 4. Here's Payton from deep. Moore. And Simmons with the rebound. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Shannon, good on the triple. He's got 5.
This is what these perimeter plays are designed to produce. Quality looks for spot-on shooters.
Inside, here's Payton. No good on that one. Simmons with the defensive effort. The 76ers have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Knocks it loose. Down low. Simmons sends it in.
You can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. His confidence just soars when he slams it down right there.
The Pelicans have gone 7 for 16 the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. Moore outside. Has the pick. Here's Diallo. In by Simmons. The fader. Here's Moore. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
That's all confidence right there. He knows he's in a groove, and they've got this team on its heels.
And the 76ers call time here. Steve Etuan Moore, a fantastic sharp-shooting wing for this team.
Yes, Moore hasn't always been a big shooter from deep. That part of his game has grown in the last few seasons. But as he's taken more threes, his overall shooting percentage has risen. That's something you just don't see.
Checked in for the Pelicans. Miller comes in for Ejuan Moore. Now that we have a second, take a look at the teams that have scored the most points off turnovers over the last 10 games. The 76ers, number 1.
Just a terrific job over this stretch of forcing turnovers and capitalizing. They'd love to continue that trend.
McConnell kicks to Johnson. Now the pass to Reddick. Takes a three. Okafor grabs the miss. Okafor's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
Here's Muscala. Good. And McConnell gets the assist.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Payton outside. Dishes to Okafor. No good on that one. And Philadelphia the other way now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Now, here's McConnell. Covered by Payton. Outside, Reddick. Over Miller. The shot by Reddick, no good.
And this is one of those times where the coach has got to preach, be unselfish.
And we don't know that he hasn't. Maybe it's been falling on deaf ears. Guys taking ill-advised jump shots.
Here's Payton. Offensive rebound. Okafor. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Now let's check out the rebounds and where they're coming from. Here's a breakdown showing the front court and the back court rebounding numbers for New Orleans.
And their big men are getting the bigger percentage of these boards. You know, you expect that, and they'll need them to continue to patrol the paint and clean up the mess if they're going to win this game.
He throw good, Okafor. Free throws good for Okafor. Here's McConnell. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Kicks it to Muscala. Now here's McConnell. Guarded closely. Reddick up top. Covered by Okafor. Here's Muscala. Another miss by Philadelphia. And so Payton will bring it up for New Orleans. They lead by 1. And Okafor has it in the corner. Miller outside. Shoots over Reddick. Miller, no luck. Philadelphia's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. A shot by McConnell, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
To the paint. And Miller with the basket on the assist by Payton. Miller's got 7 points.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Pass to Muscala. Over Okafor. He claims that one off the back iron and down it falls. New Orleans has gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Hill finds Payton. And they double up Payton. And stolen by McConnell. Here's prime time. Drops in the tray off the fast break. 16 points for him.
No doubt about it. He's been a monster from deep.
By and large, defenders have done a poor job of running him off his spots. That's why he keeps firing.
Payton left side. And it's McConnell with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Reddick with the bucket.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Pelicans trail by 5.
And a good opportunity here to go 2 for 1.
But you also want a decent shot if you can get it. That takes priority.
And it's good for 2. Peyton's got 6 in the quarter.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. McConnell kicks to Redick. Muscala, the pass to McConnell. Outside Redick, shot clock at 6. On deep, got a piece of it. Here's Miller. That's in, coming off an assist from Peyton. Peyton's got 6 assists now in the game.
Serve and the defense there. He makes a terrific read.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. 76ers on top, up 3. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Rush out there with prime time. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's baddest one, and it's Redick in at the 2. That's the group in the game for the 76ers.
You know, this is a time when you don't have to force anything. You're in command of this game.
Randall finds Peyton. Here's Davis. It's deflected. Here's baddest one. Passes it to Embiid. Shoots a 3. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
Another triple. And that's been the story of this second half.
Coming out of the break, they relied on their perimeter offense to generate points. Right now, it's working.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Pulls it from the elbow. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Crafty move. He recognizes the size disadvantage, and the mid-range is close enough.
Right. No reason to take it all the way to the rack. Instead, take what the defense allows.
Handle no good.
Yeah, the aggressive D inside leads to a missed opportunity there.
You know, he had terrific position. Does a good job of affecting the shot without fouling.
Here's it's the pass to Peyton. Knocked away. Pass to Bannister. There's Embiid. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for 1 more at the line.
No one rotating over to help on the mismatch. Easy lay-in.
New Orleans making some changes here. Diallo comes in for Anthony Davis. And it's Etuan Moore checking in for Miller.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
And here's Peyton. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. 9-point game. Outside Mirotic. On the arc. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Smooth release on the jump shot by Mirotic. His form is simply beautiful.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Baddest one passes to Chandler, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Nice interior pass, and then the strong finish.
Peyton kicks to Mirotic. There's Diallo. He's guarded by Chandler. Diallo, no good. Philadelphia leading by 8. Here's baddest one. And that basket pushes the lead to double digits.
And he runs the floor with a purpose that time. Excellent play.
You know what? And a late reaction by the transition D makes it himself uncontested.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. Joel Embiid with a strong contribution in this one.
You know, he's been a one-man wrecking crew down low. His consistent scoring has dictated the pace of this game. We'll see if they decide to front him, bring a quick double, or maybe even both to try to slow him down.
And the 76ers with some changes. Butler comes in for prime time. And it's Ben Simmons in for J.J. Redick. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I got a chance to find out what Alvin Gentry talked about with his players. He is not pleased, and he told them they have to make a push right now. He said, look, we got to make a move, or I've got to pull the plug. Pretty blunt stuff, Kevin. Back to you.
Moment here now for an injury report. And now let's check in with David Aldridge to see how Anthony Davis is doing. David.
Hey guys, I got an update from the head athletic trainer of the Pelicans. After taking a look, he informed me that it doesn't look too bad. Season is still very young, but that is bad news to get at any point in the year. We'll see how the team responds without him, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Hopefully we'll see him very soon. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. No good for Moore. The 76ers leading by 10. And Butler gets it to go.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
For New Orleans, they've gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Randle outside. Butler against Mirotic. Lays it up off the glass. Mirotic has got 5 points now this quarter.
Great to see Mirotic attacking down low, putting that 6'10" frame to use.
At the elbow, Chandler. Shoots over Mirotic. Chandler, no good. Pelicans trail by 10. Randle down low, guarded by Embiid. Randle kicks to Payton. Outside Mirotic. Shot clock at 5. Back to Payton. Over Simmons. No good off the back of the rim. The 76ers leading by 10. That's his 6th field goal today. And that makes it now 6 for 11.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
And here is Moore. Outside Mirotic. The shot, no good. Nice D from Chandler. And Simmons has got the ball here for the 76ers. Not enough on that one as it misses. Outside Mirotic. They double him with Simmons. Mirotic passes to Diallo. Now Moore. Over Butler. No good for Moore.
The defender took away the airspace, fouled him. That changed the shot.
On deep. That shot is off. New Orleans will take it the other way.
He just can't get it cranked up and beyond the arc. No threes in this half after just hitting one in the first.
Here's Randall. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's baddest one. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got his 6th assist on the night.
There it is. Just lined it up and knocked it down. His first 3 of the half, 2nd of the game.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And Randall throws it down.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does great. High post, Embiid. Randall on him. Now here's Embiid. He's defended by Randall. Puts one up from 19. Embiid, no good. Pelicans trail by 13. Payton outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on baddest one. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And the Pelicans making a change here. Davis has checked in. To the left wing. Payton against Simmons. 6 to shoot. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's his 1st foul. Here's Payton. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. New Orleans getting another chance here. Randall dishes to Davis. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
Simmons inside the one.
And when Simmons is taking it strong to the cup, he's looking for a foul. Love this guy's aggressive.
Number 76ers, Ben Simmons. At the line for 2. The first one falls. Okafor is checked in for Randall. Both good from the line that time. Pelicans trail by 13. Now here's Payton. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Really smoking the nets now after a difficult time shooting in the first half.
And Simmons kicks to Embiid. Back to Simmons. And here's Chandler from the arc. No good on the shot. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. And the pass to Mirotic. Back to Payton. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Yeah, you don't need the big play. Right now, you just need the smart one.
This is what desperation can do. You start to play outside of yourself, making a bad situation worse.
Simmons feeling it out a bit. Here's Embiid. The 76ers again can't hit it.
Boy, he loves that mid-range jumper. Just fails to create enough room to operate.
Mirotic against Buck. Mirotic inside. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. The 76ers leading by 11. Simmons passes the baddest one. Okafor with the steal. Butler against Mirotic. He kicks to Okafor. Payton against Simmons. No good from Payton.
Tough to cut into the lead when you can't make shots. He's been off all period.
Gaddis one. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
That's his first personal foul.
2 shots, gentlemen. 2.
At the line for your 76ers. Gaddis one. At the line for 2.
And the first one drops. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Pelicans trail by 12. Mirotic has the open look, and some very quick points for him on that possession. Mirotic has got 7 now in this quarter, and the 76ers call time here.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout, and how to let them catch their breath.
Present our Jordan player of the game, Gaddis one.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. And Simmons has got the ball here for Philadelphia. 10-point lead. Pass to Butler. Kicks to Embiid. Over Okafor. Shoots from 8. And the shot goes in. And that's now 21 points for Joel Embiid.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Shoots from 14. Rebound by the 76ers. To the left side wing. Here's Gaddis one. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Gaddis one's got 14 points here in the second half.
And Simmons is just the total package. I mean, a player that can really dish it to his team.
Payton finds Davis. Over Chandler. Shot is good. The 76ers lead is cut down to just 12 points with the basket from Anthony Davis. There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter. Shoots from the right block. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Shooting for Philadelphia. Joel Embiid. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And Embiid drops them both. 1:41 left here in the fourth quarter. Payton outside. Pass to Davis. Moore outside. Pass to Payton. 6 to shoot. Over Simmons. Payton's shot is off. Philadelphia leading by 14. And Simmons kicks to Embiid. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 and up the free throw line. There's only the Basketball Hall of Fame that is shared among all basketball organizations, Steve. Do you think there should be an NBA Hall of Fame?
You know, Kevin, I do. I mean, I love the way we've done it, and obviously it's been successful. But, you know, the Basketball Hall of Fame is your entire body of work. And I think sometimes we don't understand that that's from high school, college level into the NBA. Whereas, you know, there's some guys are making it because of that, and there's some guys getting slighted because of that. So I do think one day we should just have the NBA Hall of Fame, just like the NFL.
And he can't hit the second.
Last season, Anthony Davis took his defensive game to just another level. He was always a good defender, but he's starting to become dominant. With his quickness and length, he's just a menace on that end.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the 76ers.
Few times this season, turnovers have cost them, but they really kept the ball under control. They were both focused and relentless. And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance, it was a big-time outing for Patterson.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clocking deep. Simmons with it. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Clark. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Jimmy, how confident are you that you guys can build on this win and keep the momentum going?
Very confident. Like I said, we got a great group of guys. We play together, play hard. We can win.
I know you'll like to keep that going as we go on in the season. Thank you for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.